Shifting from unconscious habitual life strategies to conscious life strategies requires conscious choice and intention to do so. Some people are very intellectual and mental in their process. And so they, like a surgeon would tend to try to solve illness through surgery. A holistic practitioner might attempt to solve illness through holistic medication or diet changes or lifestyle changes. If a very mentally focused, intellectually focused person might try to use logic to solve something. A very emotionally related person might try to solve relational issues through emotional strategies. A very relationally oriented person might strive to develop their life and meet others and collaborate through very relational strategies. Spiritual people might tend to bring, or religious people, very religious people might try to bring religion into, or spirituality into every conversation that they have with other people. Some of these strategies are more grounded than others, and some of them take into account different kinds of information or interpretive dynamics or reactions or behaviors or relational results or goals or priorities. We would suggest that conscious grace is more optimal than unconscious or subconscious reaction. We'll say what we mean by the different modes here in a moment. We would suggest that slow and receptive, operating slowly and receptively in all of our communications and relating and collaboration, tends to allow us to be aware of how things are really happening rather than our seeing things through these projective strategies or lenses or interpretive models or relating models or expectational models or trust models. And if we slow things down and really observe and see what's really occurring in the present moment, then we gain the capacity to become truly, fully aware. And if we become truly, fully, groundedly aware, absolutely mindfulness and heartfulness and soulfulness and also bodily awareness, somatic awareness are all dimensions of awareness that we can engage and integrate and operate from in an integrated way simultaneously and holistically if we choose to develop ourselves in such a way. And if we do, then we are able to be mental and emotional and spiritual and relational and graceful and non-reactive and non-projective and feel whole and complete and integrated within our being and meet everyone with our soul and our love. And then they see more who you truly are, the whole you, the whole being, all at once. And you deserve to be recognized for that. Absolutely. Full spectrum, broadband human beings. Nicely put, Jeff. That meeting is so fulfilling. It's so meaningful. It's so fraught with co-creative possibility. That's what we hope for everybody in the whole world, that they'll get to bring their whole self to every collaborative moment, every collaborative meeting, fully relational, fully intuitive, fully expressive of their masculine and feminine dimensions of their being simultaneously. So they're empowered and they're strong and decisive, and they're intuitive and subtle and graceful and gentle and nurturing and loving and kind. We can be all of those things all at the same time if we're willing to integrate all of those dimensions of our being and all of those soap bubbles, so to speak, becoming one unified, integrated, synthesized experience of life. And then once that's achieved, it's recognized there is no stepping away from that or back from that that'll ever be fulfilling. And when you integrate that with complete oneness with spirit, then you are who you are. You're enlightened and you're a human. You are in the world and not of the tribal world. You're capable of speaking tribe, relating to anybody, loving anybody, no matter how they present, and simultaneously moving from inner peace and grace and joy and potential for fulfillment, co-creative, collaborative fulfillment with anyone in any given moment. And that's such a blessing. And you all deserve that. And you are that. And you have the capacity to model that for all of humanity. So we're going to say that some people can go into like a cat mode where they don't feel safe and they just want to take care of themselves and they want to feel safe and they want to shut the world out. Or they could go into a monk mode of, well, I've got to be deeply introspective and non-relational. Otherwise, I can't get through whatever I'm facing in this present moment. Or I've got to be a driver or a leader that makes things happen and interrelate or interact or collaborate from that dynamic or mode. And that's how I assume or believe I'll get success and I'll make the world a better place. These non-integrated life strategies all have their capacities and their limitations. We can evolve through and out of them. The archetypal dynamics of that you might have read or understood from Carolyn Misa's work of looking at the different dimensions of your system. They are all meaningful, they're all empowering, and they're also simultaneously all limiting. And we need not be limited anymore. All those limitations are training wheels. You'll learn from all of them. And that said, you are so much more. You have so much more potential, so much more capacity, so much more to contribute as a soul. And we absolutely want to see that in every moment. And we ask for that. We implore you to express all the dimensions of your being forthrightly, proactively, because then we get the blessing of meeting your soul. That's a gift that only you can give us. That's a gift that only you can give each other, and a gift that only you can offer the world. There's nobody else in the world that can offer your soul process to another. Only your conscious free will can choose that. And only via that path can others benefit by the brilliant, genius, excellent, graceful you that you are being expressed and seen and realized and experienced.